Hey guys, so welcome back to my Facebook page called My Autism Journey in Sweden, where I've been talking a lot about my autistic brother, his journey in Sweden, and everything that's been going on in his life. And if you guys know, if you have not watched my previous videos where I've talked about how he was judged in the Swedish court as a criminal for having a compulsive behavior, where he got struck in a shopping mall here in Stockholm, and the Swedish police were called and the security, and he got into an altercation with them, and then he was later on taken to the court here in Stockholm, where he was judged as a criminal and sentenced to the Swedish notorious psychiatric facility Kashuden in Katrineholm. That's another town in Sweden. And he has been there now for almost 2 years. I think this April is going to make 2 years that he has been kept there. But today, I want us to listen to this video together. When you tell your doctor that you like to go out, maybe to take a walk out of Kashuden, maybe to go to the shopping mall, like to the mall to buy your things and do your shopping, what normally does she say?
She always say that I'm going to run out.
You're autistic level 2, autism level 2, you know that, right? And one of the things about people in autism level 2 is that they have a tendency of being stuck in a place or they run from a place. It's a sign of that's one of the symptoms of their autism. So basically, my autistic brother has been locked up in the Swedish notorious psychiatric facilities in Kashuden for the past 2 years now. Let's start by first of all talking about his autism. So we all know that there are 3 stages of autism. We have autism level 1, level 2, and level 3. And my autistic brother, he is in autism level 2. And one of the symptoms of autism level 2 is that they get stuck in a place, they have compulsive behavior, they run from places, which we all know. If you've ever come across an autistic person, or if you know an autistic person, or you have worked with autistic people, you would know that they have a tendency of running. I want us to continue watching and listen. So when she says you're going to run, because I have a recording where I asked her specifically, and I asked her, do you know that Emmanuel is autistic? And her response was, yes, you had your diagnosis even before you came to Kashuden, and you're autistic. So if she has already acknowledged that you're autistic and you're showing symptoms of autism, like one of the symptoms, which is running away, it's not something that you should be punished for. Rather, it's something that they should meet you and see how they can have a conversation with you. So I have this question to the Swedish government. And why do I say the Swedish government? Because this has been going on for the past 2 years now in Sweden. And my mom, she has been writing constantly to the Swedish government to check, because the doctor keeps saying that she's treating his autism. I personally asked Jana, as my brother's doctor, I asked her and I tipped her and asked her, do you know that Emmanuel has been diagnosed in Sweden, that he has autism? And she said yes. Even before she became his doctor, she has seen in his journal that he has been diagnosed as an autistic person here in Sweden. And then I asked her, so if you know that he has been diagnosed as an autistic person here in Sweden, so what's your point of sitting and telling him to do things that you know he doesn't have the capacity to do those things? Autism, people with autism always have a tendency of having outbursts and running or being stuck in a place, and that's just how it works for them. So instead of us punishing them, we try to talk to them and try to understand how much we can help them. So guys, thank you all for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys to share your thoughts, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Until then guys, bye guys.